Y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Hey y'all, come on in here. How y'all doing today? Got my glasses. Hey y'all. Hey everybody, come on in. Happy Friday. Today is a good day. Listen, this is the last weekend before we celebrate Thanksgiving. I want to talk to y'all a little bit about Thanksgiving. I want to talk to you a little bit about dressing. Where does dressing come from? Where did it derive from? Let's talk a little bit. Come on in here. Hey, good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snug up tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Or is your body snug up tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey y'all, come on in. Y'all know I've been having problems with not being able to see how many people are on here. But what we're finna get ready to do is prep for Thanksgiving, right? We're gonna have some fun too. All right, but I'm gonna give you the whole Thanksgiving, everything that we having. But we're gonna prep. And what we're finna do is make our biscuits. And we're finna make our cornbread. This is a good time to make your biscuits and cornbread. Some of y'all may do it the night before, but the stellar your bread is, the better it comes back together. So we're gonna stell us up some bread so that we can put some dressing in the oven. Now, when you stell up your bread and when you start working on your chicken and dressing, this particular right here, you can even toast you some light bread. Yeah, put them in the oven, however. Turn it into some croutons and crumble it up. All right? So this is going to be stale. Now, my cornbread don't have any sugar. I don't put sugar in my dressing at all. And I'm not judging you. My biscuits will not have no sugar. So we're going to make homemade biscuits. Because why? I don't just use cornbread in my dressing. The word dressing comes from Africa. Dressing comes out of Africa. And it's a celebrated dish. And it's a combination of food into one dish. It's your bread, it's your meat, and it's your vegetables. All right? A lot of our historic dishes like this come from some part of Africa. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off. I think I'm going to make the cornbread first. Get the cornbread in the oven, and then we'll work on the biscuits. All right? I'm going to put my gloves on because my finger is still healing. And this morning, it hurt like a toothache. All right? So what I use in my cornbread is self-rising cornmeal. I use whole buttermilk. I use an egg. I don't put a bunch of eggs in this cornbread, but I do make it thick. You want to make this thick because you're going to want a lot of it. So if you make it thick, listen, you also, if you want to, you can also go get you some stovetop stuffing and you can crumble that up. They got one called herbs. Baby, you crumble that up in your cornbread and bake it all together. It's so good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make us some cornbread. Okay, we're going to take our time. I'm going to get a couple of eggs. I hope y'all getting ready. Today I'm using 2 eggs. All right, and I'm using, can y'all with me? Can y'all see pretty good? Y'all see in here pretty good? Hey, can somebody give me a head count so I know if it's time for me to get started or I need to wait a minute? Come on in here, come on in, come on in. I'll still be incorporating my stuff. I don't use any flour. You can. But I do use self-rising. Okay, that's good. We can start where we are. Come on in here. Come on in the room. Come on. Now, I don't measure. I never measure. But the average corn, I'm going to measure for y'all today. I think I'm going to measure for you today. My oven is on 350 for my cornbread, 450 for my biscuits. All right? Self-rising. And if you don't have self-rising, you know how to turn it to self-rising. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So today I'm using 5 cups because I'm making it thick. Because I need it for my dressing. All right, so I'm making this thick. All right, you got that? I'm not using any sugar. And we're gonna get started with the buttermilk and the eggs. So we're gonna crack us 2 eggs in here. I don't know why it keeps doing me like that. Hey. So we're prepping. We're making, for those that are just coming in, we're making our cornbread for Thanksgiving, so we can put it in the freezer. Let me see what somebody said. Ma'am, Mary White Duncan, I'm not baking nothing else for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't know why you keep writing. I'm not baking nothing else. I'm not shipping nothing else out. I will for Christmas, but I'm not for Thanksgiving. I cut my finger. I'm not. So you don't have to keep writing it, because I'm not finna do it. I already done all I'm gonna do. I done all the blessings I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. All right? So I'm gonna use 2 eggs. Go ahead and crack them eggs. We're gonna use some buttermilk, and we're gonna use some water. No sugar. And I'm gonna use some oil. All right? Yeah, I don't think some people care if you hurt yourself. They don't care. They just want what they want, so you're not getting that from me. I think, yay. And I gave out a lot this month. Hey, James Rakin. So we're going to add us some buttermilk in here. We want to keep this on the thick side. We're going to save some buttermilk for the biscuits. And we're going to add a little water. I'm going to use my spigot right here. And, yeah. Thank you, Miss Barbara Heifer. And I'm going to add a little oil. Because you still want your, you still want what you're cooking to be decent, right? So we're going to take this and we're going to start stirring. And it depends on, it depends on what size pan or you're going to use. How many people are you cooking for Thanksgiving? That's going to play a factor as well. I mean, I don't know what people want. Honestly, before God, that's one reason why I said I can't let y'all turn me into no bakery. Because people don't realize that you have to stop and do stuff for your own family. You got to stop and take care of your stuff. You can't do everything. It's just best I just, you know, keep demonstrating as much as I can and keep moving. So, like I say, it depends on how many people. Now, I don't use, I do not use any sugar in my cornbread. And I'm not talking about you, Mary Penson White. You may have requested months ago, but you didn't send no, you know, I didn't get nothing from you. So that's how the deal goes, you know. That's just it. Let me tell you something. Bacon is not cheap. And bacon, it can get to you after a certain amount of time. Sometimes you have to regroup. Now, I'm going to be doing some bacon for Christmas. I am. I'm going to be doing some bacon for Christmas. Bacon and blessing and everything. So you can email me for Christmas. But Thanksgiving, that's a wash. Thanksgiving is next Thursday. The post office is going to be closed. They already behind. You can't guarantee nothing that they can't guarantee. They don't even want you to send next day because they can't guarantee next day right now. I'm not tussling online. I'm not tussling. Oh, baby. I'm not tussling. Because I'm done with it. I think she is too. So, you put a little drop of water in. So anyway, you want to start your prepping. And then I cut half my finger off. Y'all can see that. I had to get all my blessings out. So this is my cornbread and I got it on the thick side. You can use a long pan. You can use a round pan if you don't have a big round one. Let me get my pan. It's up to you. You can use a big, ouch. You can use a big sheet pan. It just depends on how many people you cooking for. And one thing I've learned when it comes down to cooking, yeah, my finger is still bothering me and it's still bruised and it hurts. But one thing I found out, when you cooking, you'll figure out exactly what size pan. You will get used to your pans. All right? This is just for those that are prepping with me. And then we're going to go on to the next thing. And I'm going to put a little grease in here. And that's all I'm going to do to the cornbread. Because the cornbread ain't got to be fancy. I ain't got to put no onions in it. I ain't got to do all of that. See, that's one thing you got to understand. I ain't going to bake no 3, 4, 5 times. There are some people only do it one time. You can mix all your stuff in right now. And when you cook, you can cook this cornbread one time. You do not have to make cornbread and sell it to make dressing. I could make dressing right now. I could put my onions. I could add celery. I could add my chicken. I could add my cream of chicken, my cream of celery. I could add all of it right now, and I can cook it one time. What? What she say? So, good morning. Y'all hit the hearts. Because you know what? This lady keeps screen recording me. And she not going to get nowhere. It ain't going to work. The weapon conform. It just won't prosper. Y'all, let me tell you. It's a lady that came to my event. And she just can't get over the fact that people don't want to be bothered. But today, I'm just making cornbread. I ain't got time for the foolishness. You can call whoever you want on me because you don't know what I'm doing business as. But I know what you making and selling. And I know you ain't got nothing. I know you ain't no chemist. I do know that. Your own pH balance is off. So, we're going to put this in here. And yes, it's going to be thick, and that's okay. We're going to put this in. And we're going to be ready. We ain't going to wait last minute to have everything to wear ourselves out next week. No, we got to stale our cornbread. And this is what we doing right now. We finna cook it so it can become stale. For those of us that crumble up and add more than one bread, we cooking our cornbread. The more stale it is to me, the better the dressing tastes. You don't have to wait till the day of. Go ahead and get that cornbread ready. We're going to get that cornbread in the oven. And we got this thick. Now, I'm making this cornbread right here. I'm making this for my house. Do any of y'all cook when y'all leave and go eat somewhere else? This is what it looked like. I'm going to show it to y'all. Come on, let me take you down. Do any of y'all leave food at home? I do. See? And it's going to be nice and thick. I got that nice grease going around it. Y'all see? That's going to be thick because I need it to be thick to crumble it up. All right? So we're going to take it. Next, I'm going to put this in the oven on 350. Next, we're going to make the biscuits. Why? Because the biscuits need to be stale too. All right? So we're going to use self-rising flour, whole milk, and shortening. All right? So let's get this cornbread. We ain't going to pay no attention to foolishness. Fools keep the heart of a fool. Amen? And this lady called... I know who did it. Is she called agriculture thinking she had got me. But she didn't get me. Because I had my business in order. As long as you keep your business in order, you can keep moving. Baby, I can ship burnt cakes left and right. I can ship my pound cakes all over this country. Yes, I can. I can. I can do anything. Yes, I can. You couldn't find me because you don't know me. I've been running businesses for a long time. You just have to, you let people know so much. You don't let people know everything. A wise person told you that. You let them assume and think. You don't tell people everything. That's why I can tell y'all right now. Anybody can tell you Tracy told you her business. They told you a lie. A flat out. But a lot don't care who tell it. Hold on. Let me wash this out because I ain't messing up no bunch of dishes. Hold on 1 second. Might be doing business as usual. Y'all come back. Now we're going to work on the biscuits. Put your oven on 450 for the biscuits. Put your oven on 450 for the biscuits. All right? Let me get some gloves because of my hand. Put your oven on 450. We're finna make us some homemade biscuits. I didn't see no comments. Yeah, you can't let people know. People on here so jealous. I was watching, I've been on TikTok, learning TikTok. And so I watched this mental health family. And Ariana Grande responded back to the young girl that's got mental health. And instead of people being happy that Ariana is happy, that the girl is happy, they trying to analyze it, trying to say Ariana didn't mean what she said. I'm trying to figure out, we got so many people that's got the gift of prophecy and don't use it. Why we don't have y'all in the church? I'm trying to understand how you know what somebody else meant. You don't even know what you mean. Can't y'all just let people enjoy what God has given them instead of you being mad? That's why your business won't get off the ground. That's why you can't prosper. Because you mad that somebody else is prospering. He wants you to prosper as your soul prosper. See, you got to learn how to teach people how to treat you. And you got to let them know you don't know what's going on now. And it's bothering you because you can't figure out what my next move going to be. You ain't. That's 1 cup. 2 cups. You don't got to mess up your kitchen. And that's 3 cups. That's what we starting out with, 3 cups. Some people are just mad. They mad at themselves. They can't keep a man. They can't keep this. They can't keep that. They just mad. Other people moving on about their business. Leave people alone. If you don't like it over here, stop watching over here. Now that's how I see it. I'm going to put my glove on because my hand is really still messed up. You're not going to stop my cakes. You're just not going to stop. You tried. Because you're trying the same shenanigans that somebody did on another content creator. But it's not going to work over here. Your name ain't going to be mentioned and you don't matter. Period. That's why I didn't ever tell my people to go follow you. What you received wasn't real. I'm trying to see coming. So now what we're going to do, this is self-rising flour. If you don't have, how many people I got on here, Gene P. Connie Sanders? If you don't have self-rising flour, you can turn it into self-rising. All we need is a little baking powder. Amen, somebody? We need a little salt. And you can put a little baking soda. Put your teaspoon of each one of them in there and a half teaspoon of salt. You got self-rising flour. You can control how much you use according to how much you're making. Okay? This is already, some places don't sell it. Into this, I'm going to put me a fistful. Now I'm going to tell you how much my fist is equivalent to. But I'm going to try to get a whole cup this time. All right? My fist really don't hold this. As you can see, I can't make a fist. So this is 1 cup of shortening that's going into this 3 cups. Right? All right? Now the next thing you want to do, I like Crisco. Why? Because it don't have to be cold. I don't have to shred it up. It can be room temperature. I like Crisco in my cakes. I like to bake with Crisco. So I'm going to take this Crisco and you're going to crumble it. You don't want to add no buttermilk or anything. Now, if you were using heavy whipping cream, you wouldn't need nothing but the heavy whipping cream, because heavy whipping cream makes butter, right? And I've been telling y'all from the beginning, you got to have a strong fat base. I used to see people use reduced buttermilk. Reduced. No, you use whole buttermilk. There's no need for reduced buttermilk. What you reducing it for? The flour is fattening. If you're going to cook it right. You can't help no biscuit. The biscuit fattening. So we're going to crumble this up. And it's going to look like old flour after you done been baking a lot of chicken. If it don't look like that, if the pieces are too big, you ain't crumbled it enough. Right? So I'm going to show y'all this. Y'all, I'm in a flare up this week. My elbows are burning. I want to show them to you. Look. You see the burns? That's a flare up. You see how bad that looks? When people pick at you and they don't know what your condition is, look at that. Look at my elbows. They blistered up. I'm in a full-fledged flare up. I'm going to show it to you. I don't know what to call it. I can't say the big name, but look, my whole arm is burning. It's burning. My elbows burn. It's a condition. I get blisters, and then they bust. I'm gonna show you a close up, and they look like that, and it spreads. So I go through a lot to come live, to demonstrate how to cook, how to bake. I go through a lot. Because whatever is going on, whatever the medicines is for one thing, it's causing problems somewhere else, okay? So I don't listen to people. I have to stay close to God. I have to teach you how to treat me. I don't care. There is nothing in this world mean more to me than God. Nothing. Nothing. Because all of this is perishable. God is not. All of this going to go away. My husband going to go away. My children going to go away. Nothing. You can say what you want to. Don't nothing in this world mean more to me than God. Ain't no use in me telling y'all that it does. I'm passing through. This is not my home. And I don't care. When I tell you I don't care about fortune and fame, I don't care about what I ride in. I don't care about what you live in. If you my friend, I'm coming to visit you. I don't care. And we're going to cook. I'm not scared of a roach. I'm not scared of a rat. I'm just not like that. I don't think highly of myself. I don't esteem myself high. I treat people the same way. You know, I see celebrities all the time on my page. They'll sit there in the bushes and watch. And God done bless you to have a successful career, and your brother and sister down below, and you can't speak. Child, you acting like David did when he was looking down on Bathsheba when she was naked. Why is you over here? Something over here that's drawing you over here. Come on, let me let y'all see what this look like. Because some of y'all know I take you back down memory lane. All right, I'm going to turn this around. So I'm going to leave y'all like this for a little second. Get in there. That's what it looked like. That's what it should look like. I should put it like that. That's what we want it to look like. Somebody asked me a question. Can you make drop biscuits? You certainly can. You certainly can. You can drop them. You don't have to roll them out. You can drop them biscuits and keep moving if you want to. Because I don't roll my biscuits out anyway. I ain't messing up my whole kitchen and floor and all that and count. I'm finna make my biscuits right in this pan like my grandmama did. My grandmama worked for white people. That's what we called it. We didn't call her no maid or nothing. And she made biscuits every day, every morning. Taught my mama taught me. I'm so proud to keep on doing what was taught. Now you see what it looked like. It almost looked like you using, I don't know, you know. That's how it's gonna look. Now I'm gonna do this. It ain't gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna demonstrate this. So if I was in the kitchen and I didn't have no, I didn't have any, this wasn't self-rising. I just take me a couple of teaspoons of all-purpose and put it in there. I mean, of baking powder and put it in there. And I would add me a pinch of salt. Y'all know I don't feel like measuring nothing, but I'm just showing y'all this. I add me a little salt. Half a little teaspoon. And you can add some baking soda if you want. And if you don't have it, it's still going to rise with just baking powder. And I crumble it up in there real good. Alright. This ain't going to do nothing. It'll just give it a little bit more height. These biscuits, I'm going to make them thick anyway. Because I'm not worried about making a bunch of biscuits. I just want some good thick biscuits. I want them to rise and shine thick. Alright. I want you to see how big they bunkum can get. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. All right, now to this, I'm trying to help somebody that won't help. I can't read no comments right now. I do apologize. I'm not ignoring nobody, but I'm not where I can read it. Yeah, it's training day. I'm gonna teach you how to deal with me. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn when the favor of God is on somebody's life. You ain't gonna keep messing with them either. I promise you that. Pharaoh had to find out. If Pharaoh found out, you gonna find out. Go ahead and put that buttermilk in there. I'm using all of that buttermilk because I know from experience pretty much how much I need. Work that up. Now, it can't look like this. You got to get it tight. All right? But you're going to work this buttermilk up. Get all of it. It's going to start pulling. We're going to add a little more flour in here. Y'all know that. All right? Because we're going to turn it into a ball. And then after that ball, once I get this buttermilk worked in there real good. That's how I do mine. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm showing you this is Tracy's demonstration of her biscuits. Okay. Then I'm going to add me a little more flour in there and tighten it up. And I'm going to grease my pan. Working with the left hand, working with the left hand. Come through. Working with the left hand. We're going to tighten it up a little bit. You're doing good. You want these good and thick. Because you finna use these in your dressing. If you don't put it in there, I dare you if you try it, you'll start liking it. Dressing always had more than one ingredient. It comes from Africa. I'm going to put the history of it up on my page for y'all. I'm getting ready to do that little ancestry.com. I want to know what's all in my bloodline. Okay. And I leave mine sticky. Because I'm not going to do nothing but scoop it up. I'm going to shake just a little more. I ain't going to do nothing but scoop it up. And pat it out. Okay. Just tightening this up. And I'm doing this like this, really adding a little bit more because what I'm using this for, I'm using these biscuits for my... Now, you can go buy them if you buy them, I recommend that you buy real biscuits. I recommend that you go into Bojangles or somewhere, because McDonald's biscuits are not real. Those are Mrs. B's or something like that. All right. Okay. Okay. That's it and that's all. So I'm going to get this in a bowl and I'm going to leave it over here in the corner. There go your bowl. And now I'm going to pat them out with my hand. I'm going to knead them in my hand. I'm getting every bit because I'm going to put my dry flour over there in the corner. Just like that. Then I'm going to put me a little pat flour there. I don't like to waste my flour, y'all. Just enough to pat with. Alright? Y'all with me now? Alright. Now we got to grease us up one. Hold on 1 second. Turn y'all around. Y'all with me? So now I got to get... You buy Martha. I don't use Martha B's. I just use, I'm a homemade kind of person. I don't like Martha B biscuits. I use, if I don't want to make biscuits, I'll go to Bojangles. Now, they make real biscuits. Bojangles biscuits are real. You can tell the difference. I don't, but it's nothing wrong. And I'm not passing judgment on what nobody do. I'm just telling you what I do. Okay, so I'm going to get a skillet. And we're going to pat these out. I'm going to show y'all how to knead these with your hand. Put them in the oven. The oven is set for 450. These biscuits are going to be thick, so they're going to cook anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. All right, and you done. The longer you cook your bread, the tougher it gets, okay? So, you know, back in the day, we thought wasn't nothing greater than 375. You have to learn. When you learn better, you do better. Okay? Make sure y'all sprinkle me. Sprinkle means to share. And I would appreciate every share. And what we're going to do is get ready to grease and spray our pan. And I'm trying to decide what pan I want to use. Because I got one that don't have no sides. And then I got one that has sides. Y'all, I'm having a hot flash. Do y'all see my face? Sweating. And then on top of that, y'all got to get the whole list of everything we having on Thanksgiving. This is just for the dressing. Do anybody got their sweet potatoes ready? We were supposed to be doing sweet potatoes today. Anybody? Commanding your day? Come on now. We got so much to do. Mother Linda Richards. Yeah, I'm going to have to set my fan up. This is to show you to get ready for your Thanksgiving. I love you back, Mary White. You know I do. Mary Pearson. Hey, Tracy Coleman. Hey, y'all got a little snow out there in Indiana and Chicago. And it's snowing in the mountains up here a little bit. So you doing your sweet potatoes tomorrow? Okay. Well, you can go back and look at my video. But some people had said on the sweet potato thing that they wanted to do some today. So anyway, let me go get what I need over here. Let me go get this container so we can go on and roll these biscuits out so we can quit playing. Can you freeze sweet potatoes after they are made? Yeah. You can. Now, I don't know how long, but you can freeze sweet potatoes. But don't freeze them too long. Because it is a potato. And a potato will start to do what it do. It'll break down. It is. Yeah, y'all got some snow. I'm so happy because I know y'all ain't used to this weather like that. Chicago was 68 degrees. And baby, overnight, it started getting cold. No, I won't be demonstrating no chitlins. Yeah, I know y'all did up there near Asheville, North Carolina. Y'all got like a foot of snow. I hate what happened to everybody up there, and I know they still putting everything back together. But y'all, I saw it on the news this morning. Okay, I'm going to push you back and turn you down. All right? And we're going to roll these out, but I'm going to go get a pan first. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna get a skillet. I got different ones. So today, I'm gonna use the one that don't have. Always keep your skillets greased. I'm gonna use the one that doesn't have any sides. Well, when I get to it, I tell y'all the whole menu. Maybe I need to do a reel. You want to grease it real good? Yeah, I know it's snowing. Put you some grease in there. Okay, I grease mine real good. You don't miss the snow? Some people do. If you have it all the time, you know, some people, you miss what you never had sometimes. We don't get it that often no more. So when it come down, I get excited. But I didn't get no snow where I live. Okay? So now we finna pat this out. I'm gonna spray my skillet too as well. All right? Let's get started. Because we don't want to drag our feet. Drag our feet and ain't got nothing to eat. Alright, so now we're finna take and put them in this pan. So what I do, I'm going to do the demonstration. I take my flour, I put it on each side of my glove, like that, like that. I pick me up some. Alright, and these is big. These are going to be big biscuits. I knead them while they're in my hand. So I go to work. And so what you don't see is I'm kneading these biscuits, right? And these are going to be big biscuits, right? I'm kneading them in my hand. I'm taking all the creases out and folding them, right? And then I'm just going to take it and shape it so that it can stand up and sit up high, all right? That's how I do mine. I get some more. I can't read comments. I'm too far away. I grab me a handful, as much as my hands can hold, and I knead. What y'all saying? Hey, hey, everybody. And I knead them while they're in my hand. All right? And these are going to be big. These are big biscuits. Take it. I don't mess up my whole, you know, some people don't know how to roll them out. And you do what you got to do. You don't know how to knead and roll a biscuit out and knead it in your hand with your thumbs and stuff. See, my glove be clean when I get through. And I'm making big biscuits. These are kind, honey, these is big. These is huge biscuits. Because I could probably make, if I was making small biscuits that look like dinner rolls, I probably could have made 24 biscuits out of this. Easy, if not more than that. Right? So, well, the whole cake is bigger than this. Yeah, we used to call it, that's what we call ours too. We call them whole cakes too, but a whole cake is, ooh, it'll take up a little small skillet. And you could make a couple of whole cakes and be done with it. Really could. It don't take long. And see, I used one bowl for all of this stuff this morning. I can feel I'm so used to it. I can feel when I got it, when they ain't gonna be even. So I just try to make them as even as I can, because I'm not cutting nothing out. And I like my biscuits to touch each other. Jean, I need a head count. Y'all, yesterday, Deacon Calvin showed a video when the crew came up and we went to the mountains last year. And Ron was on my live just talking to me, telling me, hey. And y'all know we lost Ron Ross. And I was like, oh, God, I miss him. I can't get close enough and show y'all what I'm doing, so I don't know what you need from me. I'm just working. I can't get close enough. You know, you got one or two things. I can get close enough, but you won't see the bowl. So I don't know how to make you happy. I mean, I'm talking to you. I can't get no closer than what I am, because I'm trying to let you see what I'm doing. So these are going to be kind of, they're going to be on top of each other. And that's what I want to. I want them on top of each other. Let me match the thing to see what y'all saying. Thank you, Jean. This pan, oh, I got one bigger than this. All my pans come from wholesale, though. I don't buy my food line. We don't have a food line. So this is it. All I got is barely dustings in there. Barely dustings. This one is a little big than the other ones. This is more like on the ho cake side. So I'm going to make a little more room for her. I'm going to slide her over right here and make a little more room. Because she's going to be a little big by herself. Make her stand up kind of high. And then put her right here. Okay, so we good to go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pat my hand. I'm going to pat my hand with some water. And I'm going to pat it on here. Give them just a little press. And that ain't doing that but sealing the moisture. Okay, somebody? And we're going to put them in the oven. That's how you do it. So you got that part out the way. You getting ready for the holiday. I got to make cream cheese pies and all that kind of stuff. We're finna laugh and have us a good time now. Throw that away. Throw this away. Wash that out. And that's how you do it. Oh, I got a bowl bigger than this bowl. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you real quick. Let me set my timer. You think that's big? You can put that in there. You see? That's how big that bowl is. It's huge. Honey. This is the type of stuff. This type of stuff you want to use. This is the church anniversary bowls. You got to make a lot of potato salad. A lot of dressing. So, get your mess up and sweep up. And if you like me, I'm going to probably cook me a sausage or something to go. I ain't ate. I'll probably fix me a sausage or something to go with my biscuit. I like a little mustard on it sometimes. Just a biscuit with some mustard. All right. So we got that out the way, didn't we? Look, you gotta work smarter and not harder. Wisdom. Get a jump. When you doing stuff by yourself, let me tell you something. Kids don't care if your hand messed up or not. Nowadays, these children, they don't want to help you cook. They don't want to clean up behind all the ones of us that's cooking. They lazy, they slowful, and they don't care. They don't ask you, do you need help? They ain't going to interrupt their lives for you. They just not going to do it. This is a whole different generation. I started cooking the majority of the food because my mama got sick. When my mama got sick and when she came home, my sister-in-law, Jerry mama, helped me cook one year. And she showed me to do some stuff. Then my mama started getting better. She almost died. And the next thing I know, I began to take the lead. The same way I told my mama don't be buying nobody nothing for Christmas. My siblings are grown. My mama shouldn't have to be spending no money. If you gonna give her something for Christmas, give her something. But if you giving her to get, don't. See, some people ain't gonna give you nothing out their heart. You don't give them nothing, they ain't gonna give you nothing. You give them something, they gonna give you something. So they giving to receive. And everybody cannot give you equal. You cannot be equal in your giving. So sometimes, you can buy yourself. Whatever you want, buy yourself. Because you put people in bad situations. They can't give like you give. They can't do it. And these kids will come and eat and enjoy everything. And then they'll start swearing they got somewhere else to be. So you got to cook. You got to wash dishes. Honey, listen, my finger got hurt. Ain't nobody out here helping me. You don't see mine nowhere in the picture. And you not. I ain't going to cover up. I have to talk about myself first. They don't come help me do nothing. They don't even want to learn how to do stuff. And they don't want you to teach them. They think they can do stuff on their own and it be bad. I can do it. I can do this. I can make biscuits. No, you can't. You ain't never even learned how. You don't even know what the feel's supposed to feel like. You can't teach them that. They know more than anybody. Too much jealousy and competition with children. Your own children. I don't want nobody to tell nobody you taught them nothing. I'm so glad to tell you what my mama taught me. Let me tell you something. It's sad. But that's the day and age we living in. And then if you tell them the truth like it don't taste right, they get mad. Oh, I won't never make it no more. I won't bring it. Well, you should have asked somebody how to make it. You're going to keep making it. That's just like somebody that can't sing. I be watching this show on TikTok where they be They looking for some people for this new reality show that'll be back on. And some people can't sing. They tell you to come back for your voice training. And one lady said, "Excuse me, I sound good." No, you didn't. You didn't. And that's probably why you ain't got no fucking way you are. Somebody that's professional, vocal trainers are telling you that your pitch is off. Telling you that you tone dead. But you done told yourself. And so, they can't help you. I have watched, y'all know I love football. Not football, I'm sorry, I love basketball. And I have watched some N1 players. And I have watched some phenomenal ball players that should be in the NBA. They unteachable. They won't listen. They only want to play street ball. They don't want to go by the guidelines. The coach can't reach them. If some of the best ball players, just like Mike Tyson, was a street fighter. That's why y'all don't understand. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. He don't typically go that long. I can guarantee you, they did not want that boy to knock Mike Tyson out. Mike Tyson got in that ring for $20 million. And he was in there 16 minutes. Now, who do you know? It was 2-minute rounds. Who do you know gonna make $20 million in 16 minutes? That's why he got in there. And he probably do it again because financially he probably was stressed. But let me tell you something. He can never can he ever be on Netflix and not make $20,000 and up. I learned that from Cat Williams. Cat Williams said, whatever you make Netflix, they got to offer you that and some. Netflix made over $100 million off of that fight. And they paid Mike $20 million to be in there. He had 2-minute rounds. But some people still want to talk about that man. He might be, but he made a smart move at 58, and he fought somebody that loved him. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Mike had a relationship with this young man that he fought. I get it from the wholesale, Lynette. Everything I get comes from wholesale. Mike and that man had a relationship. That man was not trying to hurt Mike Tyson at all. He wasn't trying to hurt him at all. I'm finna sweep. See, this is my station now. That's what I was working on. I ain't gonna do nothing but put my little stuff up and I'm done. All right. I don't know how many people I got on here, but it's time for me to read the list for Thanksgiving. Part 2 of training day for Thanksgiving. I'd have got in there for $20 million. I'd have walked from side to side for 16 minutes. He made $20 million. Baby, I need to tell y'all a story. I got to tell y'all a story. My counters look like yours. I don't forgot the name of them. But this is not granite. It's the other stuff. Quartz. I'd have walked from side to side. They'd have had to catch me. And I'd have told them, don't y'all knock me, hit me hard. I've been walking all in that ring, rebuking them and telling them what thus said the Lord. Don't you hit me hard, Lindsay Jacobs. Move back. Listen, so let me tell y'all. There was a lady. What did you say? That was a... it was a real fight. It was supposed not to hurt him. Well, you don't want nobody to get hurt, Annette. I just told y'all what happened. The boy already knew Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson knew the boy and the boy's family. That boy, you could see how many times he had the opportunity to knock Mike out. But see, my thing with people is, we ain't satisfied till somebody get hurt. Now now they're being sued because the service was interrupted. Some subscribers are upset. Well, it was a setting that they had to do. It was a setting that you had to do. They showed you how to do it on TikTok to keep your, it didn't last long, right? And they didn't interrupt Mike Tyson's part of the fight. What was interrupted was the beginning. I was there. I watched it. It was the beginning when the other people, the pre-fights is where it messed up a little bit. It didn't mess up with Mike Tyson. But by the time everything really got going, they fixed that. But people will sue you for anything. That's why you can't put everybody in your car. That's why you can't get everybody a ride. That's why you can't do nothing for everybody. You can't. So I don't understand why people got upset. To me, he hung in there at 58 years old. He's not the man he used to be. That's no different than if you get with a man. That man you married is 25 years old. 30 years later, he's 60. He ain't the man he used to be, but he's still your man. You gravitate and get used to what you used to. We all knew that was not equal. You didn't put him in the ring with somebody that didn't care for him. You didn't put him in the ring with somebody that needs to prove themselves. That Paul man didn't need to prove himself. He ain't no up and coming. He already there. Anybody get in the ring with him from now on, he gonna make them money. So you got to be careful who you do business with. I'm going to tell you something. I ain't going to bake for everybody. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not going to deal with everybody. Because there's trust things. You could turn around. Right now, people are mad at Ariana Grande, and she acknowledged that girl. Let that girl enjoy her moment. It wasn't about you. We try to analyze everything. We come against every little thing. And I'm talking about my people. Who did you want him to get in the ring with? And what would be the purpose of hurting a 58-year-old man fighting a 25-year-old man? What would be the purpose? It's called entertainment. If you want to put Michael Vick in prison for fighting dogs, why do we let humans fight? We know the outcome. We can see that the whole ear is swollen. The cartilage is messed up from being hit so hard. We know that it can lead to brain damage. We see what happened to Muhammad Ali, but they haven't banned it. But you don't want nobody to fight dogs. Why not? Why the dogs can't fight, but humans can? And trust me when I tell you, I do not want to see no dog fight. I love dogs. I'm not a cat person, and I don't want to see them fight, but I don't trust cats. Cats will turn on you quicker than a dog. But why do we get excited? Look what the body goes through for entertainment. Look at Deion Sanders. He having to cut off toes, the side of his leg. He's trying to walk from running that ball for entertainment. Entertainment purposes. You got people right now, they dying to be beautiful. They going and getting all this stuff added in their body. They can't afford it. Shooting semen in their bodies. Just so they can look a certain way to be accepted. I'm not. I'm going to have a glorified body one day. And if you don't like me because I'm big, then stay away from me. Don't come my way. I don't need you. You don't have to send no messages or nothing. I'm done. I'm done. I don't fool with people like that. You ain't going to tell me God can't use me. If he can use you, he can use me. If he can use a donkey, he can use me. See, that's one thing I done learned. I'm so sick and tired of people thinking they gonna weigh me down. And I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that one way is the only way. You look a certain way. Quit getting your nose fixed. God gave you that nose. Quit getting lip injections. If he gave you thin lips, you got thin lips. Quit. If you ain't gonna help the surgery, help you. I've seen some amazing results with weight loss surgery. And I also seen some that you can tell the people ain't changed the way they eat. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna let y'all see these. Come on over here so you can see this, so y'all can see this stuff I got in the oven. I'm gonna show you the biscuits. I don't play it. I don't play that fiddle. I don't care what you look like. You somebody's child. Look how them biscuits are coming. I got them big. And I told you I put it in a pan where they could just bubble up high because I need all that inside of that biscuit. All right? That's one. And up here, that's the cornbread. Right? I keep a drip pan under everything. So that's what y'all see, that little cracking in. That's a drip pan. That's cool. I'm not gonna make you happy. I ain't gonna hurt myself trying to make you happy. I'm not gonna humiliate myself trying to make you happy. I ain't doing none of that. You don't like my show, you go find the one you like. I'm a firm believer in that. You go find the one you like. So I'm not gonna entertain like that. I'm not going to. I don't let nobody tell me nothing about my spiritual walk. I don't let nobody show me nothing if you can't back it up, because that's your opinion. I'm not going to live my life off of people's opinions. I did that before, and it was miserable. I ain't going to lie. I thought I did not want to be saved because they had it being so boring. They had me not being able to do nothing. I couldn't watch no shows. We were just in bondage. And then I started finding it for myself, studying to show myself approved, like the Bible told me. And I realized I was under a form of witchcraft. I was under a form of control. Ain't nothing on this earth designed to trap me. Ain't no pair of pants gonna send me to hell. What'll send you to hell quicker than anything is when you shut your bowels of compassion up for one another. When you ain't honoring your mother and your father. And when you being disrespectful. So you have to learn and get a relationship if you want one. God is so good and he real. All of us ain't gonna be rich. I just want to let you know that. And don't try to use him because he gonna search your heart. He will reign on the just as well as the unjust, and he'll give you the desires of your heart. But he know, if I know who really love me on here and who don't. I know who with me. I know who come through him, and I don't see him no more after we bless him. I'm aware of it. But sometimes I'm like, well, that's what God does. So I don't want to be too hard and don't bless nobody that's passing through. Some of y'all stand out on other people's pages and you don't stand out on mine. But you don't have to get caught up in nobody's stuff. So listen, y'all ready to laugh a little bit? Laughter is good for the soul. Now, I've been having a problem with not eating. And because I'm not hungry, I don't know what to eat. What'd she say? So restrictive, us kids born in the 60s and 70s It had it rough. And you said that right, Lakeisha. I still got to do a little baking. Cousin sister friend just called and asked me to bake her red velvet. She local. I got a little local stuff. Deacon Calvin, why is it a commercial break? Who you finna give a commercial break to? Go on and highlight it up so I can see who you finna block, Deacon Calvin. Y'all, why y'all make Deacon Calvin block y'all? Why? I don't eat 3 times a day. I have an inactive thyroid. See, people don't ask you. I can have an intellectual conversation with people to find out what's going on with me. Just the same way with my arms. They flared up. But instead, people will say, oh, you got black elbows. I do. Okay, let's get over here on this other side and see what we got to do. I need to fix me something while I'm here. See, Avery don't care. I'll take a couple of biscuits and probably make us a biscuit. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my stuff. Okay, we good. Let me get them out. I got them good and done here. I got them quite good and done. But then I don't know if that's what I want. But this is what my biscuits are going to be. Alright. And I turned them on just a little bit longer. Because I wanted to get them good and, you know. Alright. Now let me check the cornbread. Get ready to get that cornbread out. I'm going to bag these biscuits up. Cornbread is almost ready because I made it thick. Okay, I'm going to brown this cornbread. Won't take but a minute. And then I put them side by side. And that'll go. Them biscuits and cornbread is going in the freezer. And I'm going to let them get stale. So Wednesday, when I make up my dressing, my cornbread is already stale. And my biscuit, they'll be stale. And but they pretty. These are pretty. Ooh-wee. Oh, that's hot. Look how much filling I got in there. I told you I wanted to make them high. For my dressing. I had to make them high. I need the filling on the inside. I don't need the outside. I need the inside. Baby, that's good. I'm gonna get the cornbread out. Hold on. And I put them side by side. And I gotta sweep my floor. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay, let me get my, I need a, and I be forgetting which oven stuff is in. It ain't brown yet. Deacon Calvin, who did you have to get on to? Oh, no. I stay with my food. I ain't put it on no raw. Wouldn't that be good with some white gravy? I'm ahead of myself. I gotta make cream cheese pies. Oh yeah, that would be good with some salmon, rice and biscuits. But I made them thick for a reason. Oh, I'm getting commercials. Run it up. Let's check this cornbread. Okay, we good. Finna take the cornbread out. Hold on. It's heavy because my hand is hurt. Let me get both of them out. Gotta use both hands. Oh, we somebody. These kids don't care. Try to. If I don't do it, I won't have it ready. Okay, this is what we just did. Turn you around. We did our cornbread. Ain't she pretty? I ain't put no butter on that one. And we did our biscuits. And I pulled this one apart. That's the only one I could get because it was hot. Okay. The biscuits, they'll just pull apart. All right. And then that's your cornbread. All right. And that's going to be, those are going in my dressing. Right, somebody? Two ingredients I use. All right, you ready to win it up, shout? Y'all ready for the have some fun? I'll figure something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I just know I gotta sweep my floor. It'll worry me till I sweep it. All right, it's time to get to have some fun now. This is for my people, yeah. Y'all just tired of hearing me, and y'all just come to watch me cook. Thank y'all for coming. All right, how many people I got left so we can go on and have fun? So, like I said, this is like Mama said, book. This is what Mama said. All right, because I got to teach y'all how to treat me. This is training day. The greens is already put in the freezer. I did greens last week. The collard greens is in the freezer. If I can get some turnip greens, I'm going to do some turnips. I got German chocolate and a red velvet already made. I'm going to do a vanilla cake with chocolate icing. And I'm going to make cream cheese pies. I got to make the sweet potato. The filling already been done. And I got to make a couple of more cakes. All right. Hey, Dandelion, thank you. I'm going to take care of that too. Please send me your Cash App so I can send you some money. All right? Because I got some, but I need a little more. Listen. Here we go. Where y'all want me to start? Y'all want me to start with the Thanksgiving meats? Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. So, on our Thanksgiving this year, we decided that we're going to do a variety of meats, and that if you like meat, we hope we cover what you like. All right, amen. Now, Mama said, since all these meats have been requested, we're going to ask for an additional $30 so that we can accommodate all the meats that we're going to have. Here we go. Govern yourselves accordingly. You know what you've been asked to bring. If you think you're not coming, we already have you on the list that you're not coming, with the things that if you don't come, it don't matter. That's rule number 39. The people that's on the list that say they ain't coming, if you're not coming, then what you got to bring if you come, it's the list of it don't matter, because we got it anyway. Like, for instance, if you say you ain't coming and you bringing tomatoes and onions, we already got some tomatoes and onions. So here's the following meats: chicken, fried chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken, chitlins, chitlins with hog maws, ham glazed, ham sliced, ham with a pineapple. We got barbecue ham, pig feet barbecue, pig's tails barbecued and pig ears barbecued, turkey. The turkey is baked. The turkey is fried. The turkey is Cajun. Amen, somebody. Shall we continue? Is there any complaints? Amen. Just let me know. We're going to have, they told us to add some oxtails this year. We don't know whose tail the oxtail come from, because that's the same tail from the same cow. So if we gonna do that, we might as well add roast beef. That's what I was telling Poncetta. This is just getting to be a little too much. The list is so long. Amen, somebody. So oxtails. All right, we're gonna put them down. Oxtails. And I said Junior want a roast beef. So I'm gonna go over the list again. If I miss anybody's, let me know. Meats: chicken, fried chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken, barbecue chicken, chitlins with hog balls, chitlins without, ham glazed, ham with a pineapple, barbecue ham, pig feet, pigtails, pig ears, plain or barbecue, turkey, baked turkey, fried turkey, grilled turkey, oxtails, U-tails, I don't know, and roast beef. Did we miss anybody's short order? Mama said if you want to add hot wings, you can add the hot wings, but we are not going to provide the Frank's hot sauce and the butter, because we use almost all the butter in the cake. Amen. Is there anybody's order? We go into the next order of service. Now, Mama said that y'all have a fetish over potatoes. So you're going to have potato salad, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, potato custard, potato pies. Any questions on the potatoes? Did we miss any? Mama said she'll add scallop potatoes, but last year, did nobody eat them? I just need to know if we need to add the scallop potatoes. Okay, we've got potato salad, mashed potatoes. Mama said mashed potatoes and cream potatoes is the same thing. Oh, Lord. Somebody said add ribs. That comes from the same animal, or we using pork ribs? That's very important, ribs. I already got the turkey. All right. Mashed potatoes. And we got sweet potatoes. We got collard greens, turnip greens, mustard greens, green beans. Any objection? Mama said no poke salad because somebody went to the hospital last year because the poke salad wasn't cooked right. It had poison in it and it messed up their stomach. So no poke salad. Again, collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens. Amen. Green beans. We haven't got to the casseroles yet. Green bean casserole with Lipton onion noodles on top and without. because everybody don't like onions. And we are so tired of Mavis filling hers full of onions that it ain't enough green beans. She done choked those green beans. Those green beans been choked. We're going to have green beans with potatoes and green beans without potatoes. We got field peas, pinto beans, butter beans, white beans. Mama said crowder beans, purple hull beans, and black-eyed peas. That's on the menu for the beans. You would like to add cabbage. Are you going to bring it? Lady J is going to bring cabbage. Mama say, please don't have too much water in your cabbage because cabbage make their own water. All right? No Lipton onion soup mix is going to be on both sets. All right? We said white beans. Great Northern white beans. We got it down with the pinto beans. We have not got to the corn yet. Govern yourselves accordingly. Fried corn, boiled corn, street corn, Mexican corn, corn out the can, corn cobbler, corn pudding, corn bread, dinner rolls, chicken and dressing, seafood dressing, oyster dressing, cornbread dressing, 3 bread dressing. Next, macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese with eggs. Macaroni and cheese with a roux. Macaroni and cheese that's got onion powder, basil, and garlic. Macaroni and cheese that don't. Macaroni and cheese that's made only with cheddar cheese, and macaroni and cheese that's got Velveeta. We haven't got to the salads yet. Any questions? Mama said, make sure y'all be prepared to bring all throwaway dishes. She wants the aluminum pans. She don't want you to bring your pretty dishes. She said last year they were so pretty, but y'all left them soaking, and y'all didn't come back to Sunday because you come back to eat her leftovers. We're not doing that this year. You leave the pan that belongs to Mother. Okay? Shall we continue? Mama, that's what I just told him. Mama said she don't want nothing soaking in her kitchen this year. Soak it at your own house. Because y'all came over just to eat again. Cranberry sauce. Please, if you're going to make it, don't leave the whole cranberry in there. You just can't sit the cranberry in there and leave it in there. And Mama said also don't add too much lemon juice. We don't like it. We like a lot of sugar. We prefer it out the can, the kind that jiggle and the kind that wiggle. Amen, somebody. Amen, somebody. Homemade rolls. Listen, please leave Butterfingers alone. If Butterfingers is going to make the homemade rolls, please leave Butterfingers alone because these Martha B's are not homemade. All right? We're not putting them on the table. If you are new to cooking, your food do not go on the table first. It will be off to the side dining room because Mama said she got to go in there and test your stuff to make sure that it is going to make it to the big table. If you new, you know the rules and the regulations. If you don't like it, then you can leave your stuff at home because we're going to have more than enough. Hello, somebody. Cakes. Red velvet. Butter pecan. Italian cream cheese, chocolate cake with chocolate icing, chocolate with vanilla. What's that? Hummingbird, pound cake, heavy pound cake. What's that one right there? Mama said no fruit cake. That one's not. I don't care. Tay Anderson. We don't want no fruit cake. You gonna change yours to banana bread? You bring a banana nut bread, Tay? Okay, well, we changing hers to banana nut bread. Paula Johnson, what you bringing? 7-Up cake. Danielle got 7-Up cake. We don't want no fruit cake. Buttermilk pies, sweet potato pies, and we got cream cheese pies. A jelly cake, we don't have it down. Mama said, Mama, you gonna get the jelly cake? Let them bring the jelly cake this year. Is they gonna be able to bring? Mama said you can bring it. She don't know who gonna eat it. Cause last year, P had got peanut butter and spreaded it over the jelly cake, and we don't want people to be trying to fight and argue. We already got a lemon pound. Tell you got to make up your mind. If you gonna do lemon pound, then I'll call Reese and tell her to bring the banana nut bread. That's why we can't get along as no family right now. Y'all changing the menu every time. We get the menu right. You know what? I'm just gonna write it down. Okay, Roberta, what you bringing? Roberta, please, can you bring an extra set of sugar if you come? Because somebody that I know whose child be making. Y'all know who be making the unsweetened lemonade and tea. This is a serious day. You are lining up. This is training day. We already got German chocolate down. Banana pudding. Tangler doing banana pudding. We got you down. We got you down for banana pudding. Mama said she liked the one you did last year with the nuts. But Mama said if you're going to put pineapple in the lemonade, she do not want crushed pineapple. We do not want crushed pineapple. You got to use the chunks. If you're going to do pineapple lemonade or peach, we do not want the tiny bits because Mama got a little choke right up in here. It went down the wrong way because the pineapple came through the straw and Mama already thought something was in the cup. She act funny. She think your house ain't that clean anyway. We thought it was, first we didn't know it was pineapples. We thought it was little bitty lemons floating around where you open the lemon up and the little lemons was floating like this. But it was tiny pineapple. Please do not bring that. If you cannot govern yourself accordingly, then we will replace you and bring in something else. We do like the banana pudding with nuts and without it. It was really good. Mama said she preferred the regular Nabisco crackers. But she said she did like the little, but she don't like them that biscuit, the other cracker with all that ginger. Mama said that she didn't. What you said? Mama said just use the regular crackers. We got baked banana pudding. Chandra doing that one, and then we got Cindy doing the cool banana pudding. We're gonna have collard greens with pig ears and pigtails. We're gonna have collard greens with smoked turkey neck. We're gonna have collard greens with smoked turkey neck and smoked chicken wings. That's for the people that don't eat pork. And then we're gonna have the pork down greens. That's for everybody that eat pork. That blood pressure is good, the old kind of way. So we're gonna have fat back in them. We're gonna have some pigtails in them and pig ears in them, and we're gonna have them smoked. And we're gonna have that for that's the pig ones. Amen, somebody. And the vegan ones, Mama said she don't know about all that. She said all she could tell you is to cook them and bring them because we don't know how to be doing all that. And y'all is changing y'all appetites. And the fat back is going, we're going to have one loaded. So you can just get the fat back out, a hunk of fat back and hot maul out with your cornbread and work it like that. I like them the best for me personally. The next thing Mama said is that it's very important if you're going to do your sweet potato pies. Mama said your pie should not look like water still sitting on top of it. Please cook it all the way because our oven is going to be full. Your pie shouldn't be sweating that hard. Last year you kept saying that pie was shining. It was sweating. Mama had the air conditioner on, baby. And we had 2 big fans we borrowed from the church. Also, that's another thing since we doing house rules and we just doing training day leading up to Thanksgiving. These is the church's chairs. Please, ma'am and missus, your child cannot do her fingernails on the church chair. Because I had to be called into the board of deacons meeting because of the fingernail polish. Now, I know some of y'all try to say that it was one of my grandkids that used the fingernail polish. But I'm here to tell you, some of y'all little boys used the fingernail polish too. But you didn't hear it from me because all I know is that I have to bring a tambourine every time I come over. So please do not paint your toenails in the church's chair because after a while we ain't going to be able to use them. All right. Also, If you want to get better tables than what the church got, the long rectangular ones, and you want round ones, you can go to the Renter Center and put it in your name. Last year when we bought some tables from the Renter Center, some of y'all who was supposed to be taking the tables back to the Renter Center, they didn't get all of them. We had gotten 10. Y'all took 8 back. Y'all took 8 back. We had to buy 2 tables. We don't know where they at. But we know where they at. Because somebody already told us when they went over your house for your fish fry that you had a nice round white table. And you forgot to take the tag underneath the bottom and they took a screenshot. But we done paid for it. But bring them so we can use them for Thanksgiving. You know who you is. I don't want to call no name because I'm not trying to start nothing this year. I don't start nothing anyway, do I, Mama? Mama, I be getting your stuff together. Child, let me tell you something about your mama. Talking into my smartwatch. You do everything for them, but they don't appreciate it. They always look for the kids that don't never do nothing. They like them better. Note to yourself. I wasn't talking about you, Mama. I was just talking to my smartwatch. Shall we continue? Have we covered everything? The peas. We got crowder peas, English peas, field peas, purple hull peas, pink hull peas. Those are the peas. Those are the peas. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. All right? Mama says she do not care anything about your dressing. We're going to have dressing that's got onions and celery in it. We're going to have dressing that's going to have onion, celery, and bell pepper. Mama just don't want your dressing to be green. If it's green, it won't make it on the head table. That's just too much sage. That's just too much sage to think about it. You can't enjoy none of your other stuff because the sage. Mama said she do not want nobody to use rosemary and thyme in the dressing this year. It's too powerful. It took over. She don't need no lavender flavor or nothing. Somebody put some lavender flavor on their yams and we gave them to the dog and the dog didn't eat them. This got to stop. Time is too hard. Time is built on swift transitions. Next page. Any questions? Mama do not want anybody to use her phone on her wall. She used that for her doctor's appointments. Last year we had 13 girls calling to look for our brothers and cousins. And they don't live there. And you gave my mama's number out to your bill collector. So we will be taking the phones off the wall. For anybody that want to ask why mama don't have a phone, you will hear the phone ring in her bedroom. Her bedroom will be locked. Nobody can go in her bedroom nor use her bathroom. Any questions? These are simple rules. Yeah, we already said sweet peas, Mickey. We know you bring the sweet pea casserole, Mickey. You do not have to keep saying it over and over. Bring them peas. Don't nobody eat them. Baby, when I tell y'all, should have saw them dogs, they put that lavender in there. That dog was like, I could hear the dog. It's like the Lord let me hear the dog speak. And I said, Mama, I think that dog is saying, I don't want this. You know, I could hear the dog because the dogs get all the leftover food. And the dogs, we fix our dogs a Thanksgiving meal. No Jiffy. Mama does not want Jiffy mixed dressing. She don't want sweet dressing. You can bring it. It will be on the small table in the side room for the beginners. But we don't do sweet dressing. I told Mama the Lord let me hear that dog say, I don't want this. I don't want this. And I went out there and took it and threw it away because I didn't want it. Because we fix our dog a Thanksgiving plate. Yes, honey, our dogs eat good on Thanksgiving. Don't come telling me it's going to give them worms. That little bit of sugar ain't going to hurt them. The doctor already said put them back on their stuff. They may have a little diarrhea for one day. And put them back on their kibbles and their bits. That's y'all dog. Y'all do what y'all want to with y'all. I'm going to do what I want to with my dog. My dog just going to bite down a little bit. It ain't going to be that much. Also for the record, Mama said that she don't want no dogs in the house. I didn't know how to tell y'all this. We don't do baked beans. Mama said she's tired of baked beans and she's not doing no gumbo. It's not necessary. That's just too much. Mama said that's just too much. She ain't allowing no soup this year. She ain't allowing no gumbo. She's not doing Brunswick stew. And she said it's just too much. But Mama told me to tell y'all, no dogs. Just because we got dogs outside with the hubcap around its neck and it's tied to the water hose, you can't bring yours. Mama don't like inside dogs. She said that to her that's not sanitary. Dogs and cats running all over the house. And if Emma can't bring her cat, you can't bring your dog. By the way, Mama said that she rebuked you in the name of Jesus. She would not allow you to bring one devil egg in her house. Not a devil egg. We got angel eggs and we got stuffed eggs. We got laid back eggs. We got eggs with shrimp. But Mama said the first time you step in her house and your egg is called devil, you and them eggs is getting out of her house. Nothing in our stomach comes from the devil. The devil don't make nothing. The devil don't like it because we blessed like that. Mama said do not come bringing troublings around her house. Your eggs will be stuffed. Your eggs will be angel. Your eggs will be shrimp. Your eggs will be anything. But seafood dressing, we've already called it out. We will have it because Alma says she don't eat nothing but. She's a pescatarian. Well, let me tell y'all something about Alma. Alma is a pest. She's a pescatarian. And Alma is a pest. So because she's a pescatarian, we did have to add a little seafood on here. We got seafood dressing. Mama said we can do salmon and we can do fish. Billy Earl is going to fry the fish. First come, first serve. But we're going to save some fish for Irma. Amen, somebody? This ain't a fish fry. Mama said this ain't a fish fry. But she going to do right because right or fine. We will have a pot of rice. We're going to have tomato rice, which is red rice. We're going to have some Cajun rice. We're going to have some dirty rice and some white rice. Is that all right? Now the salmon going to be stuffed. Some of it's going to be stuffed with broccoli and cheese. Some of it's going to be stuffed with her seafood dressing. But that's on her. We're going to have pasta salad, seafood salad, and regular salad. Salad with the lemon glaze and salad with the vinaigrette. Mama said quit asking. She's going to make her own dressing. And the dressing is for everybody's salad. She's not taking the tomatoes out. She's a pescatarian. Because she's a whole pest. We always got, every year she changed her diet. Last year she didn't eat pork, but she ate chicken. This year she don't eat chicken and pork. She's a pescatarian. Now, I'm so sick of it. Did I miss anybody so far? No hush puppies this year. Mama said that you can bring a couple of things of light bread. That's for the people that ain't coming. Because we're going to already have sides. Any questions? Did I miss anything? Let me look at my list. I feel like I'm missing something. I named the cakes. Oh, the punches. We're going to have lemonade. We're going to have tea. We're going to have Russian tea. Sun tea. Half and half tea. Pineapple lemonade. We're going to have peach lemonade. Mama said she don't want no watermelon lemonade. Last year it was too stringy. We're going to have water. We're going to have no name brand water. No name brand water. And no name brand water. Mama said she don't understand why the Sunny Water was fighting with Aquafina. So Mama said this year everybody getting Walmart. The water is called Walmart. The ice, Mama done bought 5 bags of ice from the gas station. She said your cup get filled up. Hold on to your cup. Write your name on the bottom of your cup. And we got Josetta. She's supposed to be bringing some more ice. But if she don't come, Brianna gonna take care of it. Because Josetta got mad last week. Because Brianna had called and told her that she got paid. And she owed Brianna $100 from 2 months ago when Brianna helped her with her light bill. I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm just giving y'all an update so y'all don't ask no questions. Lita Boo, Mama said to tell you don't be coming in this house dressed any kind of way. We ain't got time for that boo stuff. And don't flirt with nobody else's boo. I'm not even telling people business. I'm just giving y'all an update. And all I know is Greg, him and his wife has not been getting along. They just been fussing over stupid stuff. I think they sick of each other. They can't live with each other, and they can't live without each other. And you know, so I'm not telling nobody's business. And Jeanette, you know, they say she got a new man. I ain't seen him yet, but Chrissy told me she was riding around town with him and act like she didn't see her and didn't speak. Who else I'm gonna tell you about? Baby woman, she built for it tough, and her boyfriend's so jealous of her. Every time she walk across the street, he think her own brothers want her. I was telling Mama last week, I don't know what we're gonna do about that mess right there, cause all of us hug each other. Mama and Roberta, she been dating this guy. He looked like he cut down trees. Honey, beard long, all looking like ZZ Top. But I ain't got nothing to say. I think he ought to put a couple of beads in the front of it. I think it'll look good if you ask me. We just got a few little things that's going on. Me and a couple of my sisters not speaking because they jealous because I just think, you know, for me, I just overlook you. Because I'm going to tell them like it is. You're not going to come for me like that. I'm going to teach you how to treat me. I done put up with that long enough. So, you know, they can take it however they want to take it. I don't want to get into telling the business between me and my sisters and stuff. They just always been jealous all my life. To me. They're just jealous. And so, my mama sat there and said that Bud ain't paid her back. She lent Bud $25 last year. And I know it's going to be thrown up again. Honey, he ain't paid that $25. Mama lent Bud $25 last year. He ain't paid it back. He come in the house all the time with food. Eating out. Uber Eats. And I don't know if we're going to put a stop to it when we meet. I'm not quite sure. Because I know I'm missing some things on the list. And I'm going to call everybody around, make sure I didn't miss the stuff. I know for certain we're going to have a little raccoon and possum. But I don't eat possum, but I eat the raccoon and gravy. So my brother Coon, he's a hunter, so Mama always let him bring the wild side out. But Mama likes that old greasy possum. I don't. I don't want to get into too much, y'all know Maxie getting a divorce. They getting a divorce. That's what I heard. Her and Roosevelt. I don't know who gonna pay for it. They still live together. Ain't nobody went nowhere. That's what I heard. Yeah. And my niece, she graduating. She been in college though for 8 years. And she finally got her bachelor's degree. I'm so happy for her. They say she had to get it in criminal justice because she couldn't. I mean, I'm just telling you, they say she couldn't pass the Gates test to teach. 8 years. I thought college was 4. But I don't want to bring that up. I'm just going to give her a card and say congratulations. 8 years? How old that make her be to March? But, I don't know what's going to happen this year. We got a few things. Mom and her sister, Alma, fussing across the street. She don't want to leave her house open so they can use that bathroom. We down to one bathroom. And Mama said Alma could open her house because they share the same yard. We use a shared driveway. Y'all ever heard of that? We share the driveway. We share the yard. Her and her 3 sisters and 4 brothers. I don't know. I'm finna get on up off of here. I don't even know how many people I got on here. I'm here talking to y'all, telling y'all what's going on. Mama said if it's cold, she gonna just use Peter Bud room for the coat room because he owe her $25 and he don't halfway pay no rent. So I don't know. Yeah, I heard she pregnant, but she ain't told nobody. Star ain't told nobody she pregnant. They say she got a pudge and she always had a flat stomach because, she used to be one of them girls danced on the videos. That's her. She on the video. She go by another name. I ain't going to tell you. She go by that name. That's her name. That's her stage name. Star. Her real name is Sheikah. That's what it is. Shashika. I don't know how she got started. I guess she took some of her letters from her name. Her mama can't spell. And that's another thing. My sister got mad. She said I had wrote a letter talking about her. I just want to tell a little bit why we not speaking. My sister was reading the letter backwards because she got dyslexia. And it kind of made me mad because she said, I said she was throwed. I said she was through. See? See how the devil do you? She said, I said she was throwed. Baby, I said she was through. That's how the devil will do ya! See? And that's the little things like that. Mama, I'm not telling nobody business, honey. Mama, it's the difference between throwed and through. I said, she ain't hitting on nothing. She was through. She said, I was throwed. Well, Mama, she ain't. Yeah, Mama, she married. Wow. Anybody can be married if she married to. I don't know what is going on. My mama's just, I'm not finna stay over here and clean and dust this house no more. I'm gonna let the other ones come. No, Mama, I'm not. The Lord is not gonna shorten my days of my life, Mama. I got a life. I get tired. Whew. Y'all just say a prayer for me. I just can't seem to move out my mama's house. I wants to be out from her. I didn't say I was tired of you, Mama. But I am. It just gets to be hard. And then that's another thing. Mama said that the alcoholic drinks have to be non-alcoholic. Is that all right? Because she said I didn't tell y'all last year. And y'all had gin and y'all had juice. But I told Mama, how is that alcohol if it's juice? You let them have juice. You should have just said Coke, Sprite, and ginger ale. But she quit because some people like Pepsi. My doorbell ring. Come in. I got to get ready to go. Somebody, come in. Somebody here to fix my freezer. I'm finna go. I got to go. We got to come on. That's all right. You doing all right? All right. But y'all, I got to go. I got company. My man over here. Okay. Smell good. And y'all been making biscuits.
Yeah. Some pretty biscuits.
Ain't been some cornbread. Hello to my man. He don't even know he mine. He don't know it yet. Oh, you need me to get that out?
This stuff's all spoiled,
It ain't. That's just I just left it in there and it was just stuff. But I'm gonna have to go, y'all. I gotta go talk to my man. He just need me. I'm gonna go throw some stuff out and I gotta get my little stuff for him. He taking some cakes and stuff. Some cakes. Get ready to go. All right, y'all. Say hello to my man. He don't know it. Look at you. Look at him.
Oh, that's a lot of butter.
Yeah, it's a lot of butter, babe.
Yeah, butter's expensive.
Yes, it is.
Kroger's
My
not
sister
this time.
Joe.
Kroger market.
Yeah, Kroger's got it marked down, I think, for $2 and something.
$2.50.
$2.50 something, yeah. Alright, y'all, we got to go, cool. See y'all later, honeybees.